could look at replacing, getting an RB for the future because both of their guys, Jones and Williams, are ending their rookie deals. And they could also look at a cornerback. But yeah, they're in another good position where they're a good team. They were in the NFC Championship last year. They don't have a ton of needs, and they can take pretty much BPA and do whatever they want, whatever they think their biggest, the best balance between their biggest need and the players on the board are, which is it's a nice position to be in where you don't have glaring needs.
You're right. They can take the BWRA.
I'm gonna throw this in because we have one more team to pick, right, and that's Minnesota after this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be another wide receiver. They're gonna go in that direction. I have to go, gentlemen. I'm on call, so good night. Best of luck to you for the rest of the show.
Oh,
all right, man. You too.
Thank you.
Later.
All right. Yeah. So the Packers, they are in a good position to get BWRA, best wide receiver available. I mean, who knows if... I mean, they might not go with a wide receiver in the first round. Cole Kmet could be available and they go tight end.
Yeah, they just lost Jimmy Graham. That, Kmet would be a huge upgrade, in my opinion, from what Jimmy Graham... I think...
Jimmy Graham went to the Bears.
Called him the ghost of Jimmy Graham at this point in his career.
I don't think he was ever. I don't think he was ever that good, honestly.
Oh, he was amazing when he was on the Saints.
When he had the best fucking quarterback in the NFL throwing to him.
He then had Aaron Rodgers. He was never the same.
He went from Drew Brees to Russell Wilson to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. But when he was the same, he was amazing. After that, not as much. But yeah, that's about it. That's about all I got for the Packers. I think that's an easy place for them to be in.
Yeah. And like Tony said, that brings us to the Vikings. Vikings have 2 picks. Pick number 22 and pick number 25. Which makes doing research on them really fucking easy, being their picks so close to each other. It's not like you have to do pick 5 and then 27. Yeah, it's the same fucking people in the same span. Vikings pick 22-25. Biggest needs, corner, wide receiver, edge. Wide receiver, doesn't make sense for them to draft in the first round. If they do, Justin Jefferson would be available. Brandon Ayuk would be available. If you want to go corner, Christian Fulton, Jalen Johnson would be available. If you want to go with the edge, Yeturgos Matos and AJ Epinesa probably would both still be available. So the Vikings are also in a really good spot because they can pick pretty much anyone they want at any position. I mean, I think they also need offensive line, but I don't know. They do. The website I looked at didn't seem to think so.
Yeah, so everyone's saying wide receiver for them as 100% in the first, which I don't agree with. It's not that I 100% disagree with it. Following the Diggs trade, obviously, but they still have Thielen. They've got a couple of receivers that could, they could see if they'll step up. So they might not want to get a receiver in the first round, given that they have these other holes. They could easily get a later guy. They've had pretty good success at getting, late receivers like Thielen and, watching them step up to the plate. So yeah, I could certainly see them going cornerback here. They released Xavier Rhodes after his horrible decline, performance decline.
Have we, really quickly, have we ever seen a player decline so fucking fast? Because he went from, like, best cornerback in the league to, okay, to doesn't even look like he belongs in the league.
Yeah, I mean, corner is one of those positions where that's how it happens. You know, you can't lose a step as a cornerback.
Maybe
really.
Nnamdi Asomugha?
Yeah. So it all, but that one did feel especially rapid as a fall off. But yeah, that's like three. They lost like three of their starting cornerbacks from the past like 2 years. So I could definitely see them going corner with one of those first round picks.
I could also see them going safety because the prevailing rumor is that they're not going to hold on to Anthony Harris.
Interesting. Yeah, if that's the case, then
Grant
they
Delpit.
want to replace him, and there's some good talent there.
Xavier McKinney, Grant Delpit. Did the safety play in the SEC? If the answer is yes, take him.
Yeah. And then I think you already touched on, that they use a defensive end. No more Everson Griffin, and they lost another one, I think, as well. So, yeah, 22 and 25 is a great couple of picks to have. If they see anyone way up high that they fall in love with, that's a really good trade package too. But I doubt they do that. I think it makes much more sense for them to use both of those picks where they are, and that's a great position.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if they were picking higher, like in the teens, then maybe I would hope the website would have listed an offensive lineman as one of their bigger needs. But where they're picking, a big need is not offensive lineman because it's not quality unless a guy like Mekhi Becton falls. So honestly, I do see them going secondary. I see them also going edge. Like this says. I think as much as I would like the Cowboys to draft him, Yetur Gross-Matos makes a fuck ton of sense to the Vikings.
Yeah, agreed, 100%. Yeah, that's nice to have 2 first-round picks.
Could be better. Could be the Dolphins with 3. Yeah. Anyways, any other draft stuff that you think needs to be discussed before we end the show tonight?
I was going to say, going back to Baltimore, imagine though if they do address their running back situation, they make Ingram like the third down back. That could be pretty creative on their part.
I mean, I feel like
he can still be dangerous over the center.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't make sense for them to make Mark Ingram the third down back when they could just draft a big running back and ease him into it and make him the third down running back. Like, if they wait until, the second round, they'd be able to get A.J. Dillon, who could then serve as the third down back, get him used to NFL speed, and then once Mark Ingram's out of the picture, make him your starting running back.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Anybody with hands.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of what ifs, and that's just the nature of the NFL draft. And we have, in the past few years, we've live tweeted the draft, which seems like that's what the actual GMs and teams are going to be doing this year too. Oh man, could you imagine if that's how you get your pick in by Twitter?
Yeah, it's gonna be so crazy for these guys, and I'm sure some of them are feeling a little bit robbed of the experience of actually being there to walk up on stage. So It's going to be one for their history books, that's for sure.
Yep, and I am excited to watch. I don't know if you guys play Madden, but tomorrow night, if you play Madden during the draft, there are going to be some different Madden Ultimate Team rewards that you can get that are like draft day event type stuff. So I'm probably going to play that. Probably also going to be like live tweeting the draft. Who knows? Maybe we'll do something a little bit more. Not sure what's going to be happening tomorrow night. But guys, it's been fun. And I have a This Week in Sports History that was geared toward Tony, but he's not here, so still going to do it. He's just not going to get to hear it. On April 23rd, 1939, Boston Red Sox great Ted Williams hits first career home run.
Boo.
Yes, you Yankees fan.
I don't like anything Boston, New England, so.
Except their clam chowder.
That's true. That New England clam chowder is pretty damn good.
All right, guys, thank you all for listening. It's been a lot of fun. If you want to get at us on Twitter, we are at Dan D'Antoni. On Facebook, we are Dan D'Antoni Sports. Send us an email. We are dandantonisports@gmail.com. Thank you all for listening. Have a good night.